Good to be with you this morning. Monday was the final day the FCC, or Federal Communications Commission, also allowed web comments about the proposed legislation that will jeopardize net neutrality. Net neutrality, it's the idea that internet service providers should allow the same access to all content, regardless of where it comes from, and without giving any preference to some sites over others. But some sites may now be able to pay a premium in order to make their sites faster, giving them an edge over other sites. ELN Communications Professor and Director of the Imagining the Internet Center, Professor Janna Anderson, is here in the studio. Professor, it's so great to have you with us. Good morning.
Great to be here today.
If we start out with this whole concept of net neutrality, the FCC is having a roundtable discussion today. They're just bigwigs focused on internet communications. Is that something that should impact college students?
Definitely. It impacts every individual, not only in the United States, but around the world, because the United States sets the precedent and the world follows. So what they're discussing today specifically happens to do with cellular delivery. And the concern is that it seems as if the FCC is ready to allow AT&T, Verizon, and other internet service providers the opportunity to create fast lanes for certain people who pay a priority. Prioritizing internet service is a complete change in the way we would receive the internet, and it could cause a tiering, kind of a cableization of the internet, and cause people to have to pay more to get select services, and possibly even make it difficult to get new innovative services online.
Sure, and when we bring about the talks, for some people it may seem like this whole thing, this event is about the big wireless companies versus everyone else in the world. Is this a good thing to have these talks with big companies against what some may perceive as against the consumer?
Well, the companies that are concerned, of course, have a concern that they want to get more fast broadband out to more people in the country. And obviously their profits are applied to that. So they're saying in their defense that in order to be able to wire the country and give us better service, they should be able to charge Netflix and other heavy users more money for quality of service at the speeds that people want when they're downloading movies and things like that. So the impact is on quality of service. It's on customers being able to get the signal. People who argue against the big cell companies are saying that it is not true. They're making very large profits right now. They already have not followed through on the promises that they'd made to wire the country.
You're a futurist, and you look at these trends from history and projecting for the future. With more students using these LTE networks and all this cellular data being generated, where is this going for the future? Is this saying we're going to be using more and more, and we're going to have more talks about limiting or opening up the gateways to the internet?
Well, the people who oppose what the big cell companies are trying to do are saying that as we move forward into an age where we want to be online all the time and we want ambient information delivered to us everywhere, wireless communications is it. It's where we are getting information. And in order to be able to have fair and equal access for all, we need to continue to maintain the open internet that we have right now and try to have equality. If you look at the internet as the information superhighway, our highways are free to drive on. We generally don't have to pay a toll. If we start adding toll roads, some people in the public will not be able to afford to use those roads. They won't be able to get the services that others can get.
Sure, Professor Anderson, it's so great to have you here this morning to help us. Most students might not realize they have this topic in their hands, so thank you.